Welcome to Weekend Project. I'm Laura Lynn of the Mama Pop Quilt Shop, and we're very happy to see you here today. Today we're working on my blue block of the month. So what I've been doing is taking classic blocks that we've seen, or I sometimes I've done them, sometimes I haven't. So I'm learning from the classic ones and moving forward to something a little bit more complicated throughout the year. And this one we have is a square on point with a frame. So I guess framed on point or square on point. So what I've been doing is putting one together, and then I put four together, and that's my block of the month, okay? So that is for March. And you can see I used white and gray as my accent colors, and of course the majority is blue. Here I have January and February, and then I will just add that one to my list, okay? So we're going to build out the block, the original block at first, which is we got a 4-inch square, and then we're going to take these triangles and put them on either side and sew them down and give a press. And then we're going to put them on the other side and sew them down and give a press. Okay, so that's what we're going to do first. It's been a beautiful spring day here. A little chilly this morning, but that's all right. It's Canada. What do you expect? For the beginning of March, it's not bad. It sure came in like a lion, though, let me tell you. Let me tell you. It was crazy. All right. I'm loving all the blue fabrics I'm using, and then the accent colors that are going with those fabrics, like a little bit of green, a little bit of gray, a little bit of white, to kind of help pull it all together. So, and of course, you can just put your small blocks together and make just a little like wall hanging or something like that. I've been changing my small blocks into pot holders, okay? Press on that side, press on that side, and now we get to add the two other gray pieces, okay? Just like that. Try and make it as even as possible. Make sure the little tails, sometimes they don't always get that way, okay? But then we're going to make sure it gets squared up, okay, to 5.5. So that was a 4-inch square for the center, and these gray fabrics were cut at 3.5, cut on the diagonal just once. So there was 2 gray fabrics, or 2 gray squares, and then cut. Okay. Line that one up. And it's really quite a quick and easy block. The reason why I was putting 4 together, so you can actually see what it would look like possibly in a quilt. Looking at one block, I don't think gives me that, how is that going to look in a big quilt sort of project. So if I figure if I put 4 of them together, then I'm like, okay, I have a better idea, okay, what the center's going to look like, how a secondary design comes about by putting 4 blocks of the same together, right? So that's why I did it that way. Okay, now we're going to take this and take it over to the iron, give it a press, and then we're going to square it up the best we can to be 5.5. Okay, let's move this just out of the way a moment. Okay, and our cutter. Should grab my smaller ruler. That's okay. There. I'm going to turn it around, and I'm going to put that right fresh cut edge that I just did. I'm going to put it on the 5.5. Trim that up. Okay, little furry bits. You can put those anywhere you like. Now what we're going to do is put the blue fabric, which is 2 inches by 5.5 inches on one side, and the blue fabric of 2 by 5.5 on the other side. And then on the other side of these two, we're going to add our little cornerstones. And that is our beautiful block. And I thought mixing with the white really complemented that lighter tone that was popping up in this fabric here. So, all right, so let's put the blue on either side of the square. And then we'll put our little cornerstones on. Okay. And then here. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Give that a little bit of heat leaven. Get this side done. Put the little square on the end. So on down. And again the other side. And then we'll give those two little pieces a press and then get them pinned, because I think you kind of want to match up those little seams to give it that really kind of pronounced frame around your little block. Okay, your little on point square. Now you can mix a bunch of different fabrics if you wanted to make a whole quilt project like this. You can mix and match these corners stones to many different colors, right? That would probably complement your project and just make it pop up. You can do it very scrappy like. Each little one is a scrap. Like, it's one way to definitely bust your fabrics. Hey, Sophie, what you doing? Come say hi. Say hi to peoples. Hi. There you go. See the Sophie moment. All right, now we're going to take these and put them over on this side right here, and we're going to try and pin where these seams match up, okay? Because we really want it to, like I said, make it pretty, make it framed. Okay. And of course you can wiggle, woggle, split your seam. One goes one way, one goes the other. And you should feel where they get all nice and comfortable together, where those two seams meet up. You should be able to feel it within your fingers, like within your index finger and your thumb. They just kind of like snug up. It's like giving each other a little hug. I'm like, hey, seam buddy. It's hug time? It's hug time. All right, now we're just going to sew down on either end. And because this block is using small enough pieces, like 2 inches and 2 inches by 5.5 and stuff like that, and less than 5-inch square cuts, you really could make this as big or as small as you like and really make it very colorful. There's definitely those options there. Okay. And that is our beautiful little block done. Is that awesome? And you can even put these on point if you wanted to. You can frame up again with a nice little color, maybe even gray, or maybe even, I don't know, maybe another color that you can pick up from here, like a lighter green or something like that. Put the bigger pieces of triangles on those sides and bulk it out again, and then again, and again, and again, and all of a sudden you got this beautiful wall hanging that started off with a little 4-inch square in the center. So, and that is our March block, or blue block of the month. And I think we're going to call it Framed on Point. Okay? Thank you, everybody, for watching, liking, and subscribing. We greatly appreciate you here at the Mama Pop Quilt Shop. We hope you have an amazing day, and join us tomorrow, Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern, where we're going to be working on a little bit of the hexadoodle English Country Garden English paper piecing, and then we're going to dabble a little bit into the binding tool star block that we're going to make a quilt with. Okay, I'm going to make one in Christmas fabrics and one in just normal regular fabrics that I have here, and we'll see how we like both of them. We'll just make them wall hangings. Okay, so take care everybody, big hugs to you, and we'll see you real soon.